What is up, YouTube? How you doing? Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Tina and I do lifestyle videos. And oof, my face is breaking out. So, how am I feeling? I'm feeling okay, but I wish that wasn't a thing. Excuse the background here. We got a lot going on right there, including Miss Caroline doing the downward dog and chewing on Mr. Squeaky, but Mr. Squeaky doesn't squeak anymore, so that's good. I'm sitting on the ground on a picnic blanket. I'll just show you. Just because I just wanted to like be grounded and that's another thing. So I'm sitting on one of these yoga blocks because my tailbone hurts, but I did want to light an incense real quick just to like ground myself even more. Aromatherapy helps. Oh, goodness gracious. Caroline, talk. What's going on in your life, doggy? Huh? What's going on in your life, my dog? Ooh, while I'm up, give me a sec. I got this skirt from, where'd I go? Wow, you could really see through it on camera. But I got this skirt from TJ Maxx. Because I wanted like a, what is this called? Damn, what is this called? Like a, whatever material this is, it's really light and airy, and I really like it. And also, damn, I look like a wide load. Anywho. Oh, I also wanted to show you what type of incense I've been using because these smell phenomenal. Okay, so it's the Satya, yeah, and it's the, oh wow, Satya, and it's the 7 chakras, and this, oh my god, I love the smell of this, and I keep telling my boyfriend to get some more every time we run out, so yeah. Okay, I'm back. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so I just wanted to ground myself this video. I do these things on a regular basis just to come back into my body and just to reflect on like this journey that I'm on right now. And it's not a journey, it's like a, you know, my pregnancy, I just want to like make sure that I'm like feeling all the feels and just taking it all in and enjoying this because when the baby gets here, life is going to be way more busy. So I'm just enjoying, you know, my me time. My boyfriend's not here right now, so it's just me and Caroline. That is so ghetto, but hey, it works for us. It's like our doggy door. It's our, what is that? Our what the hell is that? Our screen door like broke when we first moved in, and one of my sister's dogs decided to go through it, and I was like, you know what? That is totally fine. We can keep that like that. And the incense smells so good. Anywho, the point of the video today is to give you all a 31-week check-in about how I'm doing and all that good stuff. Talk about things that have happened in the last week and a half. I usually upload on Sundays. However, this past Sunday, I really made it a priority just to like not have any expectations, just to like literally sit on the couch, do some art, and I called it Living Slowly. And that was so nice, and I really enjoyed it. Um, and yeah, so I'm just trying to really take time for myself and not push myself too hard. Um, Two things that I'm looking at my computer over here because that's where I put my notes. But two things that are not on my notes and I want to say before I forget. I think I talked about the walking pad. So there's the walking pad that my sister's letting me borrow. I have gone on it once. I would like to go on it more than once. Um, I've just been really tired this week, so tired, and I really don't want to use the word lazy, but it feels like I've been lazy. Um, but I would like to start by um, making myself, not making myself, giving myself some motivation to go on it. I think I think I'll start next week. How about that? Because this week I've just been like besides myself and just tired again, sleeping, and just not doing anything that um, causes me to be tired. But anyways, so there was that, and then another thing that's on the list um, that's not on the list is the fact that I signed up for therapy again, and I wanted to do that before the baby came, just in case I get overwhelmed and I need to talk to someone who isn't family. Um, I just wanted to set that up before um, anything, you know, came about where I needed, like I said, needed to talk to someone who wasn't family. So that's something new that is part of this 31-week pregnancy. Let's see. So this past week and last week, some new symptoms that have started while I'm pregnant. Um, the baby, little Axel, is so active, and I went for a checkup last week. I think I mentioned that maybe I didn't, but I went for a checkup last week, and starting August, starting in 2 weeks, that's when I'll go every 2 weeks, and then it'll get to every week, just because we're getting closer to the due date. So we only have 9 more weeks left. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Um, and everything was good. We found out that the baby is already in position down by my vagina. So, you know, I know that, babies don't come early when it's your first one, but he's in position. So that's a good thing. And yeah, so he's been moving. I've been feeling kicks galore, punches galore. He's doing acrobatics up in there. And he does sleep, obviously, when I am moving around during the day, but then when I'm asleep, he's up moving and grooving and having me go to the bathroom every 5 seconds. Give me a second. I gotta go check on something on the stove. Okay? I hear it. That was very fast. Okay, I made some rice. Um, and side note, if you watched, if you watch my We Got That at Home, I think that's what the title is. Right after this video, I'm gonna make another recipe for We Got That at Home because I've been craving this for a minute, and instead of going out to any restaurants, I want to go and like use any ingredients I already have. But yeah, I just check the rice for my local moco that I'll be making. And yeah, so back on track with the what's what new symptoms I'm feeling with baby Axel. That's his name if you haven't caught on or if you're new here. My boyfriend came up with it, and it just it just is so fitting for my little baby, who I haven't met yet, who I'm super excited. I've been doing um, little meditations just to, ground myself with him and, have that time for us to kind of um, interact and bond. So there's that. Okay, so back to the symptoms. Oh, so there's things that pop up randomly every day. Like yesterday, I was just walking and talking to my boyfriend, and this was like towards nighttime, and I just had a shooting pain down my back all the way to my tailbone, and I was like, oh, oh my god, my back, and it's such a mind fuck because I am so like active. I'm so go 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 sometimes, and just like all these ailments that are happening are just like so foreign to me. So it's like, hold up, that's not supposed to be happening, but it all is because of my precious little baby. And here comes Caroline. um, and yeah, I just have to, roll with the punches. I love how she just waltzes in. Okay, next. Last week I was walking a lot for work, and I realized that like as soon as I got home, my feet were not on fire, but they were just hurting and killing me. So much so that I had to like put my feet up, and every time I go to the doctors, they ask, have my ankles started to swell, and they haven't. And I'm not looking forward to that, and I know that's a thing, but they haven't yet. But my feet have been hurting if I'm on them for too long. I've just been making sure I'm aware of like all the different type of shoes I'm wearing. I wear walking shoes whenever I go walking, just to help because yeah, my feet be hurting. Let's see what else. Oh my gosh, sleeping has been so hard because I'm bigger now, and just to like turn to one side is like a lot of work, and then like I'll catch myself sleeping on my back, which is not a good thing for your baby. um, and that's like the most comfiest position for me, but you're not supposed to sleep on your back because it cuts the circulation of uh, uh, your airflow, and it cuts that for you and your baby. So like I'll randomly like jerk myself awake because I'm like on my back. I continue to use my pregnancy pillow, so that's helpful, but turning from side to side, going to the bathroom again, I, that started up again, so it's just been a lot. And I haven't had leg pain, but I was having hip and leg pain every time I was like sleeping on my side, but that has gone away. Um, as of late, my appetite has been kind of hit or miss. Like in the mornings, I noticed that, like this morning, yesterday morning, the morning before that, I don't really have an appetite in the morning. And I've been needing to go to the bathroom like right away because my tummy hurts. So that's just been annoying. I like to eat, and I'm about to eat as soon as we wrap this up. I'm gonna make something savory because that's what I've been, you know, wanting. And then let's see what else. I'm so happy that I get to experience all of these things that, aren't fun, but they are, you know, they're just proof, and you know, not proof, but they're just signs that your baby is on his way, and that my body's doing what it should be doing and all that good stuff. So I couldn't be more like happy about that. Um, Other than baby stuff, um, I've been making sure to continue to hang out with my friends, and do fun things. Like last weekend on Saturday, some friends and I went to a Masego video a Masego concert, and it was really fun. I was so glad that I got to go with these two friends. They're my twin friends, and they're always fun to hang out with. And just the concert, first of all, the venue was beautiful. It was so cute. It was at Remlinger Farm in Carnation, Washington, if you know where that's at. Um, and just parking was not hard. You don't have to pay. Um, and just like the atmosphere was nice. It was outside, and you could hear all the music. They had food. They had tons of bathrooms that were actually clean, porta potties, but yeah, they were all clean. And just like, I would say that I would rate that concert an 8 out of 10, and I would say an 8 out of 10 because just the energy, like the energy was there for the people who actually liked his music, but you could tell like maybe some people didn't know his music because they weren't really singing along, or it just wasn't like the crowd wasn't reacting when he was like, okay, I do this and you do that. Um, and it was a mixed crowd, let's just say. I went to see him in 2023, I want to say, of March, when he came here and had a show at the Showbox in Seattle. And I would say that that concert was more intimate. There was more of his fans there, um, and it was just a blast. So the contrast from that to Remlinger, um, you know, was interesting, but I had a great time. Like I said, my friends and I were dancing, singing. Um, 10 out of 10 for the venue. I would definitely go back there, and I'm excited to go back there, especially after Axel's born, because he's going to be doing everything with Denzel and I. Um, and concerts are going to definitely be a staple in our family. And also, the same day, my other friends, we usually go to this Afrobeats Fest in Seattle, called Blast Fest, and it was on the same day as Masego. Um, I had originally gotten tickets to go because it's our friend tradition to go, and this year I was like, you know what, I don't think I'll have the energy, so I just gave my um, ticket, to one of my friends, and my boyfriend ended up going with my friends, and he had a blast. So that was good. So basically, our friend group, half of us went to, not half, but some of us went to Masego together, and then some of them went to Blast Fest together, and that was fun. And I can't wait to go next year. Um, but yeah, it was a day full of music, and it was lovely. And then tonight, this dog. Tonight, I'm sure I'm missing other stuff that I've done over the last week and a half, but these are things that, you know, are on my mental right now. Tonight, I'm going over for a taco night at one of my friends' places, which I'm looking forward to because it's going to be a girls' night, and I haven't seen one of my friends since she moved away. So that's going to be fun. And yeah, I've been loving tacos lately. That's one of my, that's one of my pregnancy cravings. Like, I could eat Mexican food. Bruh. I can eat Mexican food like every day if I could. Um, I made some birria tacos this past Monday, and oh my god, I've just been like eating off of that, and I've been making fresh pico de gallo, and oh, just like all of these flavors are just so good. So I'm just excited to, spend some time with my girls have a taco night. And yeah, um, let's see. This coming weekend, I was supposed to go on a hike, but I don't see that in the cards for me because I feel like it's gonna be a hard one for me. So I canceled that. But I do want to go to the Bite of Seattle, so I'm gonna convince my boyfriend to have us take the link rail to Seattle to go and eat because I like to eat. But other than that, I did not expect this video to be so long. But if you're interested in watching my little series of We Got That at Home, um, I just created it because one of the things that you guys don't get to see me do is cook, and I love to cook. Um, Actually, you guys have seen me cook in my videos, but I wanted it to be like a short form, um, like easy, quick recipe ideas for you guys. So what I'm gonna do after this is my voice is changing. Go film that and then also upload that. So you guys are getting 2 uploads, and I'm only doing that because I did miss um, I did miss Sunday's upload. So um, I would love if you guys watch them both and show me some love. And if you've made it this far, I really appreciate you continuing to support me by watching. Um, you don't have to like or subscribe if you don't want to, but that would help your girl out. And yeah, so that's a little update, and I'll be back next week with my next update. So peace. I'm really doing these videos just for to be able to look back at and say like, hey, these were the last 10 weeks of my pregnancy, and these are how things were going, just in case I do end up having another kid. But for now, we're gonna stick to one. So baby Axel, you're so loved already, and I cannot wait to meet you. Love you, baby. Doodles. See ya.